Hello everyone, welcome to Dodles Live. My name is Claudia, and if you have not joined us before, we go live on Instagram Monday through Friday and give you a first look at the new app called Dodles. Dodles is an all-new animation app that makes it fast, fun, and easy for you to draw, animate, and share what you create with your friends. I didn't put anything up in the Instagram story this morning. I just decided to show you guys something kind of fun, and I figured you might be into it. Basically, what I'm going to show you is how to use Dodles to make a cartoon type avatar by using our photo import feature to trace and create something that looks like you, and then you can use that as like a Twitter avatar, or you can animate it and then make it a video for your Facebook, because you can have profile videos. So I feel like there are a lot of uses, and for those of you that use Adobe Sketch or Adobe Illustrator, you're familiar with this type of art. So animating it can take it just a step or two further. So Callie is on camera today, so if you guys have any questions, Callie or myself would love to answer those for you. If you are currently making animations, be sure to use the hashtag Dodles, and we would love to put those up in our Instagram story and show off the Dodles that you guys are making. And if you start watching this tutorial and you think, okay, I could definitely do this, I want to make one, feel free to go to the link in our profile, fill out those 5 easy questions, and then within about 48 hours you'll receive an email that gets you access to the app in beta. We aren't in the App Store just yet, so you'll have to go through those 5 questions, then an email, and then you will be all set to start making your own dodel. So let's get started. I used the photo import feature. As you guys can see, I imported 2 different pictures. This one, my hair is up, and in this one, my hair is down. But my face is kind of in the same type of shape for both, the same angle. And so when I did that, I put this, and then I put it here. And basically, I had it line up with where the face is. And so I drew the face, or I like lined it up as best as I could. I had to change some of the dimensions to make it perfect, yeah. So if we peel this back, my face is right underneath. So I used the freeform shape tool to outline the face, and then I also used it to make the lips and the teeth. So I used some of the color matching that we have too, the eyedropper. So you go over to your shapes and you click on the one that looks like a paper crane, and then I went up to our color wheel and used the color picker, and I matched that with my lip like that, and it pops up. And then I zoomed in. I used this handy dandy stylus. This is just like a random pen that I found laying around. And then I outlined the shape of my lips. And this is just a fast version for you guys. Like, obviously it's not perfect, but I did something like that. So I did steps like that for the teeth and for the lips and for the eyes. As far as the detail on like the eyelashes, I just used a pen on the width 0, and then I filled those in. Freckles, I just kind of went a little crazy because they're a little crazy on my face. There's no way to get those like spot on or right. So this is what the avatar ends up looking like. Not bad. I think it's recognizably me. So, or I've done better ones. I've done other ones before, and there are things that I could change, but just for a quick tutorial for you guys today, I thought I would make this one. And then I wrote my name to do that with the pen. We will have a text feature coming soon. Our developers are working on that right now, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I brought my pen up to like 1 or 2, and I wrote out my name. If you guys don't know cursive, it's a valuable skill. And then been using my phone a lot today. Then I upped the pen width to like 3 or 4, I think. And then what you do, this is just like a calligraphy hack. Everywhere that you would like make a downward swoop is where you add some thickness. So in cursive, it would be down on the A, down on the end of it, down, that kind of thing. This is just a really quick way to make it look like you put in a lot of effort when you did not.
It looks like calligraphy. It's so cool.
Yeah, I really like calligraphy in like real life, but this is just a good way to
to do that. And then I just clean that up a little bit. Some of these edges are kind of rough. So then I just got my eraser tool and cleaned those up a little bit. And I brought it back down to 1 so that it could be pretty precise. Like so. So then you can see yeah, that already looks like 10 times better when you just clean it up, but it does have that added thickness. So then hopefully when we zoom out, it looks a little bit more like a brushstroke calligraphy type pen. Sorry, I know this is taking a while, but we don't do anything unwholeheartedly, if that's even a word. All right, so almost done with that. Basically, you guys get the idea. Just trying to clean that up a little bit more. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And I made the end of that A really long. I don't know why. We'll just have that taper off at the end. Okay, so now when we look at that, obviously that one was quicker and not as good, but we have a calligraphy-esque looking text. And then I just made a little black heart by going to our shapes, clicking on the heart. It naturally populates as black. I made it a little bit thinner, shrinked it, and then put it over the A. So then I have my name. So you guys could obviously do the same thing. I did that really, really quick, but you could do your whole name in a couple minutes and have it look essentially like that. You could add a star or whatever if you have an I in your name or something you want to add detail. And then to animate it, I also made this heart. It's a couple layers. Put some of my favorite colors, which are like brown and like kind of a soft pink. And I think what I would do is just have little hearts come out of my head. So I would copy a bunch of those, and you can either A, put them behind the actual head and have them float out, or you could have them be here and become visible. And then I would probably have the head rotate a little bit, which I can do for you guys. So I'm going to make 3 hearts come out of the head. Yeah, like that. So we're just gonna put these over my face for now, for where we want them to go. And I'm just gonna have them move like that. This one is gonna start like a second later. And this last one is gonna start towards the end. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna take my head and put it on top to hide those. And then I think I'm gonna have the head rotate just a little bit, so we're gonna have it go. I think I want that to be longer. Good. So now if we push play, cute.
Oh, that is cute.
And I think I would move this down a little bit so it's more centered, and then I would just move the hearts down just a smidge. So then they're still covered by the head. And then I could always have my name scale. Good. So when we play the whole thing together, it's my own little avatar. And if you guys have like a YouTube channel, this is like a really great way to have like a quick animated intro. Like this whole thing literally probably took me like 40 minutes total. If you guys use any other animating software, especially if it's on a desktop, it would take you hours, literally hours to make the same thing. So to make this mobile, to have your own little introduction for like a YouTube channel or a Facebook profile video, or even if you just wanted this to be like a picture rather than using Adobe Sketch or Illustrator. And those programs are great. They have really great things about them. But obviously we're here to talk about Dodles, and animating this just takes it to the next step. So
Would you be able to make a shape with the freeform so they can see how it feels with color?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Callie. So, as you guys saw before, I had used like a picture of myself to create my face. So what I did is I went to that paper crane, and then I tried to use a color matcher. My skin has a lot of different tones in it. I naturally have like some yellowy tones, so I just drag it around until I can see something that looks kind of close. Sometimes it doesn't match up, and that's okay. And then I just adjust it later. So that's a little more peachy than I am. I'm gonna make it a little lighter and a little more yellow. So then when I'm done with the color picker, I just tap on the eyedropper. Then I zoom in as far as I can, and I'm just gonna trace the outline of my face here. And as you can see, I missed a couple areas, not a big swig. Like that. So then now this is where I would start building upon my face. Obviously, if I wanted to fill in some of those areas where my stylist didn't get it or my face isn't wide enough, I would go and do that. But so I just created that shape, had it line up at the end, and then it creates the shape that you just made. So if I was gonna do an eyeball, I just went with like a white, which no one's eyes are like white, that'd be pretty creepy. But you just kind of trace the shape of the eye. Boom. There we go. Extra creepy.
Only a little creepy.
A little creepy. But as you guys can see, like you would start building that face based on these shapes that make it really easy. And I showed you how I did it with my lip too. And I don't know if you guys know this, but once you make the freeform shape, you can tap on it and click the pencil, and you can adjust the color. So let's say I'm still not satisfied with the color of my skin there. I can adjust it, change it around. So like we'll see, hey, that's better. And then we'll delete that. But that's essentially how I built this little avatar, animated avatar. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us. We will also have a video of this up on YouTube for you guys to watch later if you want. And it'll be on Instagram all day. So you guys can totally make these yourself. If you do make one, please, please, please use the hashtag Dodles and share it on Instagram. We'd love to put it up in our Instagram story, give you a shout out, and thank you for watching our live stream today. But I think it turned out pretty good, all things considered. So that is all that I have for you guys. Thanks so much for joining our tutorial today. Like I did mention before, we do have a YouTube channel, so you can like and subscribe. It's just Dodles, dodl.es. You can also search Dodles with the word how to or animating, and our channel should come up. We put these live streams up pretty often from Instagram, so make sure that you like that latest video. And we also have a Facebook group. So if you are on Facebook, search Dodles Community and put in a request to join us. It's a place for artists and creatives to share what they've been working on, share their social media platforms, and share their Dodles. We would love to see the stuff that you guys are creating, as well as some of your social media platforms, and share that with other artists. Sometimes artists will critique each other in our group, but it's very friendly. It's never been mean. So if you're looking for some feedback on your art, it's a good place to join us as well. And like I mentioned before, if you want to download the app and you don't know how, you can go to the link in our profile, fill out those 5 easy questions, and within about 48 hours, you'll receive an email that gets you access to the app in beta. So make sure that you download Dodles, make sure that you make your own little avatar and that you share it with us. And we will be back again tomorrow afternoon with another live stream. Have a great day, you guys.